Hello my nectarines, Nono here and I'm back with another video. We're still continuing with the nail art series. I basically come on here with my full cover tips already on and we dive straight into the nail art. I took it a step further and applied my favorite new gel polish. In case you're wondering, and what gel polish might that be, Nono? Here it is, babes. It's by Born Pretty. I'll have it linked in the description box. As for my full cover tips today, these are the ones that I am using by Born Beautiful. I'll have them linked. You can get these from Shien. They are quite inexpensive and they're definitely my go-to tips when I just want to create a quick look. Now, I'm sure you've noticed there's a Stiletto, and let me quickly show you the inspo for today's nail art. Girl, I know these are by Who Nailed It, and these have gone completely viral on Instagram and TikTok. I got tagged a lot and you guys wanted me to recreate this look and I'm like, no, I am so nervous, you guys. Am I gonna be able to do this? Who do I think I am? Do I even know what I'm getting myself into? Am I prepared? No, but we're just going to dive right in and hope for the best. May the nail gods shine down on me. So the first thing we're going to do is remove any oils that I might have on the surface of the nail. I do have some lotion on my hands, so I definitely knew that some of it might have landed on there. I'm just using an alcohol prep pad. Once I'm done, we're going to start doing the black ombre. If you go over Huileen's page, you'll see she posted a full tutorial. She starts with a black ombre, which she does with an airbrush. I don't have an airbrush, so I'm just going to use an old makeup sponge and then some black gel polish. This black is my favorite one by Model Ones. It's completely finished. I'm so sad, you guys, so I'm using a liner brush to get some of it out, and then I'm going to be grabbing the sponge with a pinching tool, and then we're going to start the ombreing process. Now, it's important to dab a little bit off in the side and be very patient. I had to go in with a total of 5 coats altogether to get it to look the way I wanted to. This is how my nails look after 4 coats. I'm going to add 1 more coat because I felt like it could be a little bit darker. I'm just grabbing, or dabbing rather, the little bit that is on the brush itself and just like applying it on, and I felt like after this coat it looked pretty good. Now my nails are a little bit shorter than the inspo, so I had to be careful because I don't have a lot of surface area to work on, so I didn't want to bring the ombre too low onto the nail and not balance very well, so I had to be really careful, but I was very happy with how the ombre turned out. Airbrush for who needs an airbrush? Not me. Now it's time to apply the chrome powder. On the inspo, she used a bluish, yellowish chrome powder, and I think the one I have is close enough. I initially rubbed it directly on the gel itself, but when I went and looked at the inspo, I noticed that she took the chrome a little bit lower the nail, but because my nail was matte, it wasn't going to stick on the rest of the nail. So I then applied top coat and then I reapplied the chrome again just so that it comes a little bit lower, and I'm so glad I did it, you guys. It gave it such a stunning effect. So this is how it looked before the top coat, and this is how it looks after the top coat. Way more nicer, so smooth, and you can see how the chrome ombres so nicely with the bits of yellow at the bottom. I could leave the nails just like this. So stunning. Now it's time to start doing the 3D elements. I'm not gonna lie, I'm going into this part very nervous. I'm using my rhinestone glue to do the 3D water droplets. These are important because the design is kind of centered around them, so I made sure that I swirl my applicator, my rhinestone glue applicator, that way it gives a perfect circle. And then once I'm done, I gave them a quick flash cure, and then once I was done all together, I put my hand in the lamp for 60 seconds to just make sure that I cured everything all the way. I did go off camera to apply a thin layer of matte top coat. That's because we're going to be doing more chrome and we don't want it to stick where it's not needed. And this is just to protect all the hard work that we have done so far. I'm going to use a different rhinestone glue. This one's from Born Pretty. If you remember the review, this one dries milky, so I thought it'd be perfect to use for this step. I'm also mixing it with some black gel so that the chrome is a little bit more intense. Now I did go off camera just to figure out the design, and this is where we are at so far, you guys. Probably the most difficult set I have ever had to recreate, no lie, no cap. And when I looked at a tutorial, she does a swirl, she then flash cures, and then she rubs chrome. That's per swirl, you guys. So swirl, flash cure, chrome, swirl, flash cure, chrome. I probably did it that way for about 2 nails. After that I was like, no, I will be doing these for 24 hours, so I would just do like 4 or 5 swirls or half the nail and then rub the chrome all at once. So difficult, guys. My neck was throbbing from tension. I was nervous. It was as if I was a surgeon performing heart surgery. Now, if you take a closer look at the inspo again, you can see that she did her swirls so beautifully. They're just perfectly shaped and they're stacked on top of each other. So that's why she was chroming as she goes. That way, it gets properly in all the places that you want it to be. Now, my problem, you guys, was that I was not prepared to do this set. I realized before I applied the chrome that I only have one makeup applicator and a silicone tool was not going to work. So right here, I'm using literally the nib of a makeup applicator because it broke. That's how old and raggedy it was. I then found a piece of the sponge and I used that to rub the chrome. Basically, my chrome didn't come out as smooth, and that part really irked me because I wanted this set to look really, really good. Now this part was probably my favorite throughout the entire design, and it's just adding that finer piece of detail, which is some lines right on top of the swirlies. I loved doing this part. It just made them so beautiful. And then once I'm done, I am just applying some chrome and making sure that they are all chromed out and they look really, really good. You guys, what a challenging set, but at this point I was really proud of myself. I was like, girl, you did it. The only thing I didn't like was how glittery the chrome was. I really wanted it to be very shiny and smooth, but unfortunately I didn't get that effect. It's okay. I was still happy with how it turned out. You know what? Like, not bad at all. You know, if I do say so myself. Now I'm just finishing everything off with my non-wipe top coat, making sure that it is tucked in all the nook and crannies, and finishing off the set. Now I'm just applying some cuticle oil to moisturize and nourish my crusty skin so we can get to the reveal. You guys, please look at how they turned out. I'm so happy. What a challenging set, but I learned so many new techniques and I learned a lot about myself. Wow. And you guys know I had to take multiple images in different lightings so we can appreciate this set. I felt like it just kept changing and looking better and better and better, and I became more prouder and prouder and prouder of myself. I love how this set turned out, you guys, so much. Please go check out Hoylene's pages. I'll have them linked in the description box. She's an amazing nail artist, and I'm forever getting so much inspiration from her. Look at it in like natural sunlight. It looks like cat eye, and like, oh, it's just so pretty, you guys. If you've made it this far in this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. It helps me out a whole lot. Leave a comment and definitely let me know what you guys think of today's set. I have been absolutely enjoying the nail art series, and there's more to come. I think I want to do 2 or 3 more videos. Please be on the lookout for those. I'm gonna love and leave you. I hope you're having an awesome day wherever you are. Bye, guys.